We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you and hello. I'd like to welcome you to another series of encounters of verbal wit and brilliance, but never mind, you can't win them all. Instead, I'm going to introduce the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right and your left, unless you're sitting round the back of the set, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton. And with devastating logic, we start with the first game, which has the inspired title, It Has Been Said. It's concerned with quotations. I'm going to give each of you, in turn, an impossibly obscure quotation, and I want you to identify its author and the circumstances under which it was said. We're going to start with Graham Garden. And your quotation, Graham, is, "Such and so various are the tastes of man."
Such and so various are the tastes of man. Was said by a popular South Pacific island chieftain, Grey Mka, the galloping cannibal, who said, wait for it, such and so various are the tastes of man, if prepared properly. That's excellent.
I'm assuming you don't expect a mark for that. Actually, the correct answer, Graham, is it's a quotation from Mark Akenside. So you were pretty near.
Yeah. Too easy, yeah.
Tim, your quotation. "A fly that up and down himself doth shove." Do you want that again? I hope not.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
"A fly that up and down himself doth shove."
Well, doth puts it in a century. That's old. No, a fly that up and down itself doth... Oh, it's a translation. Oh, I didn't know you had those. It's a translation from Finnish Japanese zip manufacturer. It's these new automatic zips. It's a bad translation. A fly that up and down himself doth shove. You can... particularly useful for wicket keepers with their gloves on. In the tea interval after a long day's play, remote control fly. Is that...
Yeah, well, actually, you get 3 marks for being absolutely right there. The Japanese... The Japanese concerned was called Wordsworth, William Wordsworth. Barry, your quotation coming up now.
Yes.
"You have delighted us long enough."
I accept that. You have delighted us long enough. That's an irate householder during a strike by the ETU. You have delighted us long enough.
And her name was...
Her name?
Mrs...
Mrs.
Jane...
Jane...
Gasket.
Jensen Interceptor. Mrs. Jane...
Austen.
Austen.
That's right.
Jane Austen.
Yes.
I was just about to say that. I had
Right.
an impediment to my hearing.
That comes from Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, of course it does, yes. Page 34, yes.
Willie Rushton, here's a quotation for you. "All is vulgar, all clumsy, all dull, all torpid inanity."
All is vulgar, all clumsy, all dull, all torpid inanity. It's a cheerful comment of the editor of The Sun. Shortly after, if you'll pardon the phrase, he's put his paper to bed.
And not, as you thought, a write-up for this programme. That was actually written by William Cobbett.
God bless him.
There you are. We go on now, hurriedly, after those quotations, to the point where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of silly names for people arriving at the BBC Ball.
Oh, God.
The BBC Ball. Next round is called Blues, and for this one each team will give the other a topic for a blues, which they must then improvise, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. Graham and Barry, will you give to Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor a subject for a blues, please?
Yes. The subject for your blues this week is Mr. Thatcher.
The pretty one. What are the words? What's the starting words? Where do they go?
Hang on. This morning, I was Mr. Thatcher, and you know what that means. While she has Ted Heath on the carpet, I gets down on ours and cleans. And there's a note saying, your supper's in the cat, dear. And we're down to our last 20,000 tins of baked beans.
I'm marking this one according to the response from the audience, and that ovation earns you 12 marks. And see if you can beat that now, Graham and Barry.
I doubt.
For whom Tim and Willie will give a subject, please.
And the next subject is Reginald Maudling.
Oh, dear.
I woke up in the morning, and down the stairs I toddled.
I sat in my chair, and over my breakfast, I dawdled.
And apropos of nothing at all, my wife, who had been perusing some political comment in one of the heavy daily newspapers, turned me right off the top of her head. She said, honey, do you like Reginald Maudlin?
And I said, I don't know, I've never Reginald modelled. Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you, listening at home, that I have no assistance here in keeping the score. I have to do it myself, as well as listening to the teams and giving them the titles of the different games and so on. I have on my bit of paper here the number 3. You can apply that to whichever team you fancy. And we go on to a game which is called a right pair. In this round, one team pretends to be a pair of something, pepper and salt, or Castor and Pollux, or whatever. And they give the other team a clue, and the other team have 10 questions to guess what they are. And our audience in the studio here will be shown a board with the answer on, and a mystery voice will tell you at home. So, first of all, Tim and Willie are going to open this one. This is their pair.
Tim and Willie's pair is Me and My Shadow. Me and My Shadow.
And it has to be guessed within the incredibly short time of whatever I said just now by Graham and Barry. So, Graham and Barry, you have as long as that to start your questioning now.
Are they going to tell us anything
What's
about
the
it?
definition, please?
It's animal. One of them's I'm animal.
Well, yes.
Oh, am I animal?
And I would be
and Willie's
abstract with the thrill of it all, animal connections.
Can we eat you?
Yes.
Not me, you can't, but you could nibble at him.
Are you literary in any way, you two?
I am.
And Willie isn't.
If you include the Eurovision Song Contest, but otherwise no.
I never fail to include the Eurovision
Don't
Song
include it,
Contest.
it's a misleading
I'm
query.
greedy.
Ding
You've
and
had
dong.
4 questions.
Have we ever seen you on television?
Both of us, yes.
Yes,
Together.
yes.
Usually.
Oh,
Always, in fact. No, be fair, always.
Are
Always.
you the title of a programme as well?
No.
No.
We are the title, should we tell you?
You said that.
We are the title of a song.
Yes.
You are the title of a song.
Should have told you that at the start. That doesn't count, that question.
You've only got 3 more questions. Could you give them another clue, because they're being a bit slow on this?
Yes, I am brilliant, sexy, good-looking.
We know. What's the game? Are you masculine and feminine?
Certainly not.
Not you.
Who's been talking?
Not you alone. You and Willie.
I can give you one more
That's
question.
no better.
Rose Murphy is not unassociated with us.
Rose Murphy.
Rose Murphy.
Now, there's one for you, Barry.
Now that's one for the older
Yes,
listeners.
that takes you back.
Hello all.
Your first judges.
Rose Murphy.
And the other clue is the Eurovision Song Contest.
Rose Murphy.
Willie.
These are not questions, Hump. These are just dribblings. Rose Murphy.
When did she win the Eurovision Song Contest?
Before the war, as I remember.
Oh, I wish we had
that
Rose
on
Do the
Murphy.
Rose Murphy bit.
And dialed my baby's number.
Tim.
Got a...
Me. And my shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I got the wrong number.
Yes, you score 4 marks for that, and it's now your turn to be the pair and for Tim and Willie to guess. So you have 10 questions now, starting now.
And I'm here to tell you.
You've shown the answer on the board, and the mystery voice at home, if he hasn't already given it to you, will give it to you now.
And Barry and Graham's pair is Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry.
Judging by the lady in the third row, it's filthy.
Well, we are both vegetable and mineral.
You're both vegetable and mineral.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are both each.
We're both vegetable and mineral.
Or, on the other hand, no, we aren't.
Are you a gourmet's delight?
No.
Only a kinky gourmet.
Graham, are you a person?
Not really.
That goes for me as well.
Are you both the same?
No, we are separate entities.
I'm just as separate as he is.
Yes.
As we told you, are you a song or a... Are you a song?
No.
No.
What are you? Come along.
You don't trick us as easily as
I thought you might fall into that.
Worth a try.
One short question. What are your names?
Give them a clue, for heaven's sake.
Give him a clue. Animal connections.
And the noises, are you a salt and battery?
No.
No.
Cow and Gate? No.
Awfully warm. Awfully warm.
Hot and Cold? No.
It's just as well the audience doesn't know, otherwise they might be shouting it out at you.
The audience, in fact, is enthralled by this cat and mouse game.
I'll get you at playtime.
Would you, by any chance, be anything to do with the cat and what you find under the bed? Tom and Jerry?
Oh.
Well, you did.
I'm going to protest at that. I think that
You
was
did have
shameless.
a bit of help. No, to be fair,
Shameless,
they did have a bit of
shameless.
help, so I can only give them 6. We're now going to make up an ad-lib poem. Each team member gets a... Well, the teams get one of the members of one... somebody out there gets an opening line from me, and from that they have to carry on with the poem until I press the buzzer, which you heard just now, and then a member of the opposing team must take over. And this goes on, as I always say, if you recall from last time, until the natural artistic conclusion is reached, or until I get an unfulfilled urge to press a buzzer. Here's your line coming up now, and I think we'll ask Barry Cryer to continue this. I'm going to give you your first line now. Sir Geoffrey was a comely knight, but one thing he never mastered.
Sir Geoffrey was a comely knight, but one thing he never mastered was how to do it yourself, and how a wall be plastered. or how to fix a fuse, or how to mend a broken chair. Said,
Willie, run.
He built a suit of armour out of Rackle Welch's hair, hand knitted every bit of it upon his ancient loom, as he sat there solitary,
saying, kindly leave the room. To whom he spoke, I'll have you know, was none other than his squire, who came from outside Godalming, a little place called Mire. As you would guess, to hear this name, the place was a trifle swampy.
He supported Portsmouth, or as we call it, Pompey.
easy.
He was a comely lad, this chap, with braces all of red. He had a great big sitting room.
And in it was a bed. A bed that had a mattress deep. A mattress lush and full. And in this room, Sir Geoffrey, he was wont to pull young maidens, nubile and so fair. He brought them to his room.
but Mother'd always told them to say, kindly leave the womb.
Because he often plied them with rich food and wines so fine that once, and this was only casually invited her to dine, he asked a girl up to his room and said, oh, by the way,
I don't know if you fancy it to tumble in the hay. She said, not now, but later, perhaps.
I might just stay a minute. What have I done? I might just stay a minute. If this is your room, nay, sire. I'm damn not staying in it. I'm going home to my mamma to tell her what has passed.
That's the first time she was described as being fast. She set off so quick she was a blur.
Sir Geoffrey said, hey, come back here. This really is not fair.
but she was gone, over the hills, never to come back more.
I do not wish to carry on, in case I become a bore.
Well, that quite obviously is the end of that, and that brings the teams level. And we go on now to the game which is loosely called a musical round. It's called opera, and I want you to sing teams, a snatch of grand opera from a selected passage, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And I'm going to give you your subjects. We're going to start with Tim and Willie now, and I've got here for you an extract from a foreign holiday brochure. Introduction from Colin Sell, please.
Hotel Caesar. This hotel. Hotel Caesar.
I'm filling in while you think of something else.
All bedrooms have a balcony.
What?
And cold water. W-C. And B-days.
B-days are here again.
Love most can take a third bed.
Speak for yourself.
nightclub, Poco Poco, adjacent, Poco Poco, ideal for children, Poco Poco, sandpit, Poco Poco, water shoot, Poco Poco, showers, Poco Poco, tennis, Poco Poco, mini-golf, Poco Poco, handball, football, Poco Poco, volleyball, Poco Poco. All prices may be subject to a surcharge. Poco.
Less, they cried.
Vantage, Rushton and Brooke-Taylor. We go over to Barry and Graham now, and your libretto is an extract from a book on coarse fishing.
Yes. How to cook. Type very close to the paper, I'm sorry. How to hook a maggot.
It is very important that your maggot wriggles
On the hook. So care should be taken in the way that you impale it.
You impale it. As you pick up your maggot, look at the thick end.
You will see that there are 2 eyes.
That surprised you.
And between them, a small bump with a vent. A vent.
Vent. Oh, and Lord Charles.
The hook should be threaded through this vent.
And the point is uncovered.
Uncovered,
We've reached the point in the game where the score alters so dramatically through this round that it's not really much point in you telling me what it is now. So that you realise this is the point in the programme where I ask you to give your announcements for the arrivals at the BBC ball.
Mr. and Mrs. C. Charter and their daughter BB.
Let your loins be loudly girded for the Init Theatres and their son Sir Timinit Theatre.
Mr. and Mrs. Slide hold up in the doorway there. Mr. and Mrs. Bennett, not another flaming party political broadcast. And their son Gordon Bennett, not another flaming party political broadcast.
Mr. and, please, silence. Throw back your heads and ready to cheer. Mr. and Mrs. Ori and their hermaphrodite child, Jack Ann Ori.
Evacuate your younger children for Mr. and Mrs. Britton and their sons Brian F. Britton and the Rhonda Britton Quins and their illegitimate son Mastermind and their Israeli friend Topol Deform.
Daring to follow that. And buried behind them, Mr. and Mrs. ITV for God's sake. And their chum of Sherlock Holmes' son, Watson, ITV for God's sake.
Somebody welcome, please.
We will.
With a burst of apathy, Mr. and Mrs. New. And their children, Gloria New, Humphrey New, Fred New, Arbuthnot New, Jessica New, and little baby Jonathan New. And that is the end of the news.
Parliament and their Israeli daughter Esther Diane Parliament.
Mr. and Mrs. Wide and their son Nathan Wide.
He was about to come in at this end.
Mr. and Mrs. Python's Flying Circus and their son, Andrew.
Mr. and Mrs. Swirled. And their daughter, Tamara.
Mr. and Mrs. Service will be resumed as soon as possible. And their daughter, the comely, oh, just look at her, Norma Service will be resumed as soon as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point where I tell you the final scores.
All the way from Israel, Mr. and Mrs. Hook at Bedtime and their grandson, Abe Hook at Bedtime.
The Rom Americas and their completely intoxicated son, Leonard Rom America.
Mr. and Mrs. Tin and their aggressive, nasty announcer son, News Bully Tin.
At this point, let me tell you that we shall be back next week at the same time. So from all of us, to all of you, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Thank you, hello, and welcome to another programme built on that great British principle which was such a success in the Titanic. I'll introduce the teams to you now. On my left are Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton. Hereinafter known as Tim and Willie, which is rather sweet. During the...
Not to mention suggestive.
Order, please. During the next half hour, they sort of play games and I kind of keep a score, which this week is going to be judged by the applause of our audience here in the studio, which is recorded on our groanometer. The first round we're going to play today is the one that's called It Has Been Said, or IHIBUS. It's concerned with quotations, and I'll give each of you in turn an impossibly obscure quotation. I want you to identify its author and the circumstances under which it was said. Barry Cryer, we're starting with you, and here's your quotation. The human knee is a joint and not an entertainment.
Oh, too easy, too easy. I was there when this was said, actually, in the wardrobe. This was said by Kenneth McKellar to a very short television cameraman with a fetish. Not funny, but by God, it's true.
I can't improve on that. That's 5 marks. Actually, what it's got down here is Percy Hammond, who, as you know...
Which is Kenneth's other name, as you know, Humphrey, when he's on tour, just for safety's sake.
Willie Rushton.
Hello, dear.
I must have women. There is nothing unbends the mind like them.
Is that you or the quotation?
Now you mention tax. Go ahead. That's the quotation.
I must have women... What did you say?
There is nothing unbends the mind like them.
Nothing unbends the mind. It was Uri Geller in a pathetic attempt to prove he isn't bent.
Well, actually...
Like his fork.
The answer, in fact, does improve on that, so I'm only going to give you 8.
Oh.
The answer is really unbelievable. John Gay.
Our founder.
Comes from the Beggar's Opera. The Beggar's Opera.
Well, it might. Doesn't go back very often.
Graham Carden, here's your quotation. He was a handsome, well-shaped man, very good company, and of a very ready and pleasant, smooth wit.
Yes. He was a handsome, well-shaped man, very good company, a very ready and pleasant, smooth wit. Was said by Lytton Strachey, the biographer, or Strachey Lytton, of Wilde, Norman Wilde, who was a handsome, well-shaped man. Well-shaped man meaning he had a sort of pointed head and a handle with a bucket on his head.
Yes, you had a certain amount of help in that one, so we'll give you 2.5. 2.5 for that. The answer, of course, which you got very close to, John Aubrey, speaking about Shakespeare. Brooke-Taylor, short, sharp, to the point, your quotation. I do love, I know not what. Sometimes this and sometimes that.
Your private life is your own concern. I do love, I know not what, sometimes this and sometimes that. Peter Sellers? No, this was in fact Casanova's brother, little-known brother Cyril Casanova, who was extremely short-sighted and used to say, I do love, I know not what, sometimes this and sometimes that, but mostly that, he went on to say. And somebody else said it as well, I believe. Presumably I'm right, Humph?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't listening all that attentively, but... if you said Robert Herrick, which I think you did...
Herring, yes.
Yes, you're completely wrong.
I knew this.
No, right. For that, I can give you 1.5, because it brings the scores to level, and it's much easier for me that way. So, right. This is where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme, and which everybody is familiar with, in order to give the teams time to think of the names for people arriving at the Common Market Ball. The Common Market Ball. And we always invite those of you, for some reason which I've never quite grasped, we invite those of you at home to join in this game. And we never know whether you do or not. We have a round now called Blues. Anyway. The Blues. You all know the rules of this one. Oh. For this round, each team will give the other the topic for a blues, which they must then improvise, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And Tim and Willie, will you give to Graham and Barry the subject for a blues, please?
No.
Next round.
4 marks for that.
Willie, would you like to?
No, you would do it.
The Public Convenience Blues.
That wine's not racing. Sophisticated.
Woke up this morning, I read an interesting piece of news. Oh, yes, I did.
About this town in France who had 2 conveniences, nobody knew which one to choose.
So they labeled them dames and hommes.
And they renamed the town Toulouse.
At which point Colin Sell enters the game with 12 points. Tim and Willie, you're going to sing a blues now, the subjects of which will be given to you by Graham and Barry.
Oh, well, we'll keep the cross-channel flavour, the Concord blues.
Just thought you'd like to know.
My wife was complaining 'cause Concord was flying so low.
Just to change the subject,
I said, how about a... dear? And she said, no.
And it says on the bottom of the card I've got here 2 marks for wit, cleanliness and brevity, so that's 2 each. And we go on to the round, which is our ad-lib poem. The teams are going to make up a poem. Each team member must keep going until I press the buzzer, which sounds like that, as if you've never heard the buzzer before. And then a member of the opposing team takes over. This goes on until we're all agreed that we've reached a natural conclusion, which is based on boredom and anything else like that. The first line of the poem will be taken up by Willie Rushton this week.
Sorry.
And I have to warn you each week, I forgot last week with disastrous results, but I have to warn you that any rudeness that enters into this is severely penalised.
Quite right.
Right.
Yeah.
William Rushton, your opening line of our poem this week. All who saw them were agreed they made a perfect twosome.
All who saw them were agreed they made a perfect twosome, despite the fact that his were large and hers certainly gruesome. They both wore hats of different shapes, delightful to the eye.
One green, one red, with a tinge of pink. And yet I can't deny, the red one was a comely thing, a joy it was to behold. And yet, when I asked when he'd bought it, he said it was very old. He said he bought it before the war, on holiday in France.
He bought it, buying trousers and multicoloured pants. When I said red and green, I meant...
What did you mean, Jim? What did you mean?
A comely pair...
That's two comelies.
...of buns.
Oh! Nurse, he's out of bed again.
The special sort they sell in France. Mostly ate by nuns. One was green and one was red. They wore them on their feet.
He's in a world of his own.
On their feet. You have the address of your chemist.
Most folk refrained from comment when they saw them in the street. But one fine day, as up the boulevard this pair did stride, a little child tugged his mother's arm, and this little fellow cried, "Yeah, Mum!" What are those people there wearing on their feet? Why, buns, she said, you stupid kid. And knocked him across the street. Now that may strike you as unfair. It certainly struck him.
Why are they red and green, he said. It's some peculiar whim, said Mother, with a strangled grunt. Good luck. Of course they're green and red.
I must take you right home at once, and thence I'll wash your head. I'll wash your legs and wash your arms, and wash your hands as well.
Careful.
I'll wash you, child, from top to toe.
It will be bloody hell. But you'll be clean, mon garçon, she did cry.
Who left the gas on?
I've lost the meter now.
Quite honestly,
the man
it never comes back.
How pathetic that Graham should lose the meter at that stage.
Yeah.
we reached an artistic conclusion then, and the scores are now. The next round is a new one. This is a new round which we haven't played before.
Oh.
That's why they refer to it here as a new one.
And won't again, I promise you.
It's called Straight Face. In this round, the aim is not to amuse the audience. Each panellist...
What is the difference between this and the other round?
We've got to buy into the final.
Each panellist in turn says a word, and the first one who gets a laugh from the studio audience is disqualified. remaining 3 continue the game in rotation until only one survives, and to that one I award a large number of marks. So you've all got something to work for. Cheating, in the form of telling jokes, will be heavily penalised.
And also
We're going to start with Graham
counterproductive.
Garden. You start with a word, and I shall keep an eagle eye on the audience. And one titter...
Who's running round the audience at the moment?
Cool and
Spanish
down,
gentlemen.
Please,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen.
One.
You understand our predicament.
Graham Garden.
Brown.
Button.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, I got a definite titter. Was that you?
Made me laugh.
Will you speak a bit louder, please?
Sorry, Hump, I couldn't hear that.
You got a titter.
Oh, did I?
Bring the BMA
First one of the season.
We'll start a game with Tim. Compose yourselves, audience, because you're a very important part of this game. That's what they said.
Decorum, please.
Suit.
Turf.
Crematorium.
And the kinkiest
I'll
audience...
use that again.
Always gets a laugh.
Let's put Willie Rushton out of the game.
Yes.
How sad.
Quite right.
So we now go to Barry Cryer. You start off, please.
Sandwich.
And that's you, lad.
I'm sorry, it's the old sandwich gag, I'm sorry.
It's the way he tells it.
Am I out?
It's the bit in the middle that gets them.
The ham.
This is the moment of truth. We have a
Sudden
face-to-face confrontation between Tim Brooke-Taylor and Graham Garden.
Not a pretty sight.
Barry, you've been disqualified not only from this game, but the next 3, I tell you.
Sorry.
Right, now, steady on.
Right.
We'll start with Graham Garden.
Granite.
Football.
Go ahead, I didn't hear a thing.
Collar.
Ostracize.
Not a crematorium.
Then I win for being most boring.
Not yet.
Oh, right. Ostrich.
Pulsars.
Yeah, you're out, Tim, sorry. Sorry about that.
First person to say pulsars loses, apparently.
So Graham Garden's the winner, and he gets the point. And Tim Brooke-Taylor's going to start our next round, which is the round which we call double feature. This round takes as its starting point the poverty of the international film industry. For economic reasons, new films have to be remakes of pairs of old films now. And I want to hear from the teams in turn the resulting titles, and I shall award... Oh, no, I'm not going to award points this time. It's getting boring. I shall award something else for anything approaching humour. Tim, will you start off with your pair of old films?
Yes. This is 3 films they've decided. They don't trust themselves with 2. To help the world film industry, which is The Jolson Story, with Sparrows Can't Sing, and Gone with the Wind. This is to be retitled Old Jolson Can't Sing with the Wind.
Barry Cryer.
Well, you forced me to tell you that the Chinese film industry and Mr. Run Run Shaw have decided to make a new blockbuster. They have to do, because their public, having seen one film half an hour later, they want to see another one. They've taken the best of King Kong, Hong Kong Story, Kung Fu, Gung Ho, The Long Day, or Longest Day, sorry, wrong number, Terror of the Tongs, Sing You Sinners, On a Wing and a Prayer, The Dalton Gang, and Bang You're Dead. And they've called the new film King Kong, Hong Song, Kung Gung, Long Rong Dong, Sing Wing Gang Bang.
Willie Rushton.
They're doing a very cheap remake of the Tiring Inferno by rubbing 2 bits of Pinocchio and Natalie Wood together.
Graham, that leaves you.
I've heard of a new starring vehicle for Telly Savalas. They've combined a fine madness with Hedda Gabler and hair and come up with a fine head of hair.
Well, now we move on to a round which is, I've been told, extremely popular with listeners to radios 1, 2, and 3. And this is a musical round, and I'm going to ask you to sing a snatch of grand opera from a selected passage accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And we're going to start with Graham and Barry, and your passage, Graham and Barry, comes from an extract from a Victorian cookery book, the section on food for invalids and infants. I've got your words here, rustle, rustle, rustle.
Oh, yes. There we are.
Okay, Colin.
I'll start.
Many kinds of fruit may be given to the sick. Grapes are generally welcome, but should not be given in cases where the swallowed pips might cause perforation of the bowel. Unless someone will undertake to free the fruit from seeds and pips. From seeds and pips. From seeds and pips. From seeds and pips and pips and pips and pips. To free the fruit from seeds and pips. Seeds and pips and pips and pips. Seeds and pips. Seeds and pips and pips. And pips. Pip, 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 pip.
Here is the news.
Right, Tim and Willie, I've got your words here. Yours come from a 1783 manual of weapon drill, and I have to remind our audience that in the 18th century the letter S was written as an F.
Come on! Handle your cartridge!
Handle the cartridge. Bring your right hand flat down to your pouch.
Down to your pouch.
And flapping it hard.
Flapping it hard.
Fees your cartridge.
Sorry? Oh, fees your cartridge.
Which bring quick to your mouth.
Bring quick to your mouth.
And bite the top well off.
And bite the top well off. Ah! Come on! Shut your pans.
Shut my pants.
Shut the pan briskly.
Ram down your cartridge.
Run down your cartridge.
Ram the cartridge well down the barrel. Ha 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 ha. Instantly recovering and feezing the rammer backhanded. Turning it. Turning it. Turning it. Turning it. Shall we stop? Yes, let's stop. And placing the forefinger, the forefinger, close down on the butt end of the rammer of the
Less, considerably less.
Right, that brings us to the last game, which is the one that I always look forward to, because for the next 3.5 days, the teams will give you their suggestions for the arrivals at the Common Market Ball. Who's going to open the ball?
First to arrive, ladies and gentlemen, a profound burst of apathy, if you will, for Mr. and Mrs. Ryder and their son, EEC Ryder.
Thank you.
Despite your excitement, retain your places, please, at the entry of Mr. and Mrs. Lux Countries and their son, Benny.
Closely behind them, glimpsed in the lobby, Mr. and Mrs. Fie the Treaty of Rome and their singularly unpopular son, known to us all as Ratty, Fie the Treaty of Rome.
Taisez-vous, s'il vous plaît.
Could
For
show
our
up as
next
well.
guests, Mr. and Mrs. Recultural Policy and their vulgar daughter, Agnes. better known perhaps as Common Agricultural Policy.
Mr. and Mrs. Buttersbest, with their playful son, Ozzy Buttersbest. Mr. and Mrs. Ways Not In Your Burke, and their charming daughter, Nora Ways Not In Your Burke. I don't understand that one.
Really welcome, please, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Dum, and their ecclesiastical son, Rev R.N. Dum. Not to mention Anne Twerp.
I wish you hadn't.
Suspend, if you will, your critical faculties.
Goodbye, the dancers.
As we welcome the arrival of French, Frank, German, Mark, and Dutch Gilda.
Oh.
And, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Reaches Newlow and their son Sterling Reaches Newlow.
Excellent.
Tactfully recommends dancing, ladies and gentlemen, at the entry of Mr. and Mrs. O. German Pact and their son Frank. While still in France, will you welcome, please?
I wish I was.
So do I wish I was.
I'm leaving now.
Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Sequoia and their daughter Jenny Sequoia?
Mr. and Mrs. What About Food Prices and their son Bert. What About Food Prices?
At which point, ladies and gentlemen,
Mr. and Mrs.
Don't stop him.
I hoped you would stop me, Humphrey. Mr. and Mrs. Saye is better known perhaps as Pa and Ma.
Herr and Frau Ich Liebe, with their son Richard, who can be found in the Hamburg phone book under Ich Liebe Dick.
Give him a call.
In a similar mood, will you welcome, please, Herr and Frau und Blitzen, and their daughter Donna und Merci, monsieur. Oh, danke schön.
at which point the...
Mr. and Mrs. Negotiate the terms of entry, and their daughter Rini negotiate the terms of entry.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, the chronometer having burst into flames, it's time to tell you the final score. But nobody told me at the beginning that you're supposed to keep the score vertically and not horizontally. So somebody has scored 42,126,578.
Damn Chinese.
And I'd like to add my congratulations to that and say we'll see you next week. Goodbye now.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and hello. Welcome to the programme which is as famous for its wit as Sheffield is for scuba diving. If you're listening to this in stereo, let me tell you that over there are Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And over there are Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton. They're going to play various tortuous games, which I shall mark with my customary random precision. First round this week is called, paradoxically, or perhaps prophetically, Last Episode. In this round, the aim is to put the last nail in the coffin of a long-running radio or television show and close the series in one line. Colin Sell will play the theme music, and I shall award points, as I always do. Tim Brooke-Taylor, you're going to be the first one, and I'm going to ask you to put the finishing line for all time to Cannon.
Mr. Cannon, you're fired.
Barry Cryer, your finishing line is for Tomorrow's World.
Good evening. This is the first time we've had a laser beam in the studio.
Willie Rushton, here's your series for you to finish off in one line. Kojak.
God, this boiled egg tastes revolting.
Graham Garden, this one's right up your street. I'd like you to put the finishing line to It's a Knockout.
It's a little bit different this week. I believe it. These lads can get up quite a bit of speed in these steamrollers.
Yeah. Right. Here's where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme, as you all know, in order to give the teams time to think of the silly names for people arriving at the Schoolteachers Ball. Schoolteachers Ball. And incidentally, those of you at home can join in this game by thinking up your own silly names to almost anything you like. And we go on to another round now, which is called Censored Songs. I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song it'll be your task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words which you consider will outrage public decency. And I'm going to give you the words of your song. Tim Brooke-Taylor, if you'd like to have the words of your song. And your song is full of potential. If I had a hammer.
If I had I'd in the morning, I'd in the evening, all over this land. I'd out danger, I'd out a warning, I'd out love between all of my brothers. All over this land.
I don't know about all over this land. But anyway, Barry, you take up your next song, which I've got here for you. Barry's song is I Feel Pretty.
See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty... I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright. And I pity any girl who isn't tonight.
Oh, dear. Now, that puts your team slightly in the lead. And we go now to Willie Rushton. Here's your words, Willie, and there to the song, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
Where's my buzzer? He groped.
Stop groping, Willie.
Here I stand with in hand. Turn my to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on feeling too. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you've got to hide your... you've got to your love away.
And Willie's put his team in the lead now. Now, Graham, to put your team in the lead again, here's your song. And yours is Singing in the Rain.
Well, it may.
I'm in the rain, just in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm laughing at clouds so up in mine, and I'm ready for
And having put your team in the lead, that means that your team's in the lead, and we go on to a round which we call sound charades. One team has to make noises, and the other team must guess what they mean. Rather like yesterday in Parliament. The audience The audience are let into the secret and can help, although it has to be said in all fairness, if our experience of previous series is anything to go by, that they very rarely do, but they can help by applauding when they're getting warmer. That's not them, that's the team, and doing the other thing when they're not. And that's not the teams, that's them. Right. Graham and Barry, you're going to do your charade first, and Tim and Willie have got to guess what it is.
Graham and Barry's charade is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
And our audience here has been shown it on a board, and you at home should have heard it from the mystery voice, who incidentally will remain a mystery up to the end of and beyond the end of the series. Graham and Barry, is this a film book or what?
book and a film. Now then, I suppose you realize that this death certificate for the firing squad must be filled out in duplicate.
Yes, I do. That's a very important bit.
Yeah. That's the end of it. 4 words.
Duplicate. Duplicate 2.
What do you say? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Now,
Yes, I
don't
do.
forget that, because it's terribly vital to mislead you with.
4 words. Book and a film. Death certificate. Filled out in duplicate.
Murder in the cathedral.
So near. So near.
2 ways to die slowly. That's more no.
Don't forget, yes, I do. I don't want to help you too much.
Death certificate.
Death certificate. Double. Duplicate. Duplicate. Is that helpful, duplicate? 2?
Yes, yes.
2 nights in the zombie.
The audience applauds now. It's not that they're getting warm, but they might get warm. Is that better?
2
coins in a fountain. It's deflation.
If
Death certificate. Death. Dead. Dead.
No. I wouldn't bark too
much
much.
up that particular tree.
Firing squad.
Firing squad.
Shot.
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 Shot in the dark.
Bang. Shot.
Shot.
Don't forget, yes, I do.
Willie, I think that bit of applause
If we
was for
wrote...
you.
If we wrote the answer on a piece of
Shotty,
paper...
shotty, bang, bang.
You're in league with the devil, sir.
Would you like to explain to them your...
Yes,
You worked
certificate.
for the
Yes, kitty. I got
Chitty,
that.
chitty.
Yes, very good.
After
Right.
shotty, I
Very
just want
nice.
to try it.
I like it.
Bang bang, we don't know quite how that fitted in.
Tim and Willie, it's your turn to do a charade and the other two to guess. And the audience here will be shown yours on a board now.
Dirty.
Dirty?
Yes, dirty.
Well, she thinks so.
Heard it.
Yes, yes.
And Tim and Willie's charade is Royal Flash. Royal Flash.
A book, film, or a what?
So it's a book and a film, and it's 2 words. And we're doing both words in our little charade all at one time, we think.
Oh, get you.
Aha, meine Liebchen. Kop this.
I'll
that we are not amused.
Well, it's to do with William and Mary. It's so easy.
It's not William, Mary, Bob and Alice, no.
Victoria.
I'll have a shot in the dark. If it's what I think it is, you should be ashamed of yourself. It is, in fact, Royal Flash.
Well done.
It's graceful. Very good, very good. Graham and Barry, over to you again. We must hurry this along. We're getting near to the end of the week. The audience is being shown yours, and the mystery voice is telling everybody at home.
And this charade for Graham and Barry is 20 questions. 20 questions.
That's not dirty or funny, that one, is it?
And what is yours? A book or what?
Oh, that's awfully good as a question, Hump.
Yes, it's a radio show.
It's a program.
Right.
What is your name?
How old are you?
What is your favourite colour?
What do you like for breakfast?
What height are you?
What weight are you?
Are those your own legs?
What is the name of your favourite male vocalist?
Who wrote Die Fledermaus?
How high is Big Ben?
How low is Monty Maudlin?
How low can you get?
Who is Sylvia?
What is she?
Where was Rembrandt born?
What are the dates of Queen Anne?
Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost overnight?
Where will the baby's dimple be?
Why does my heart go boom?
And what is the name of this program?
Due to sensible editing, it's 15 questions.
Very good, very good. Tim and Willie, you've got one more to go.
3/4 right.
Audience is being shown Tim and Willie's now.
And Tim and Willie's charade is port noise complaint. Port noise complaint.
Book, film, play, what?
It's a book, and there is a film as well, which is hard to believe, but there is. 2 words, which we're going to do both at once.
Shut up! We're trying to get some sleep down here.
They can see we're getting warm.
It's a book and there was a film, believe it or not.
Yes.
That's a good clue.
Siren.
Start guessing.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? QE2 over Peckham.
Dangerously close.
Yes.
Fawn. Sleeper's Wake. Sleep Disturbed. Rude Neighbours.
Siren's not in it, is it? No.
No. It was more of a...
Drone.
QE2 is closer.
Yeah,
Liner.
It's a terrible pun, I'll tell you.
Ship.
What isn't?
Pardon?
Ship.
Oh, ship.
Ship. Boat. Vessel.
Where do you find
Oh dear.
Boat.
Fog. No.
Siren. Fog.
What was I doing?
You were shouting rather rudely, I thought, at Willie. He was playing the game.
It's 2 words.
Yes.
Is it? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
you're right there.
2 words.
Yeah.
If you
get a clap for 2 words,
if you can get the location, Barry, if you can get the location of that first sound, then you're on the way.
Do you want us to do it again?
Plymouth?
Yeah, do it again. Well, don't be so specific.
Harbour was good. It's getting
Yes.
Port. Port.
Shut up! Shut up! We're trying to get some sleep.
I'm going to...
Port noise complaint.
Well done, Barry. That'll sound quite bright when they've cut out half an hour.
I don't remember saying that. Port noise complaint.
We go on now to the game which is called Word for Word. In this round, you're going to have difficulty in believing this, but one of the members of a team says a word, and his partner must say another word. Another word totally unconnected with the first, and so on. I shall give them the first word. The other team can challenge and try and prove a connection between the words. All right? We'll start with Willie Rushton now, and will you start from the word Faggot.
Newspaper.
Dustbin.
Microphone.
Dog basket.
Tooth.
There's a challenge from Graham Garden.
Dog basket and tooth. There is, in fact, a basket tooth check used in suits, similar to dog tooth check.
We surrender.
Which is
We'll talk.
worn by Alan Wicker.
Do you want to challenge that challenge?
No, we hoped you wouldn't notice that.
I don't think there is a connection.
Dead
between the two.
giveaway.
I think
No,
that's-
it's
Dog basket and tooth, dog tooth.
Hans tooth check or dog.
basket too.
What we'll do is we'll play a let.
All right.
Barry, I'm going to give you a word now. Laurel.
Theodolite.
Artichoke.
Boot.
Prism.
Parting.
Confuse.
Nose.
Edna.
Trivet.
Challenge from Willie Rushton.
Well known, Edna is, for her amazing organ. Nostril.
Known as Mount Edna.
Edna, nosy Edna, they call her. Edna the nose. Say nose in any pub round here and they all
I'll
say
give you that.
Edna's the one who's Edna.
I'll give you that. I don't know why, but I'll give it to you.
Yes. All right.
Tim, will you start it off again now with Hardy?
Toxoplasmosis.
Warthog.
Brandy.
Ketchup.
Oh, Randy
Challenge
Ketchup.
there from Barry.
I didn't know we were allowed to mention trade names and brand names on this
Very
program.
clever.
Randy Ketchup. I mean, that is the... I'm embarrassed mentioning it. Randy Ketchup in every restaurant, Put it on the table, have fun with your friends. Everybody knows this. It's known. It's
We
known.
didn't say Randy.
What did you say?
Brandy.
Oh!
That's all right, Brandy.
Yeah, that's all right.
Brandy
That's all right.
ketchup.
Yes, Brandy. Thank you.
Brandy, yes.
Tom, Barry, as you've been talking for the last 10 minutes, you might as well carry on. Thatcher.
Quilt.
Pen.
Boat. Blue. Seam.
Round.
Zip.
Ammunition.
Furrow.
Dart.
Sky.
Let him go on a bit, I think.
Sadist.
Masochist.
Oh, no.
Got you with an old trick I learnt in the jungle.
There's been a lot of talk.
As the score's now delicately poised, we'll have another round of that starting with Willie Rushton. Will you start with Crumpet?
Pantaloon.
Microphone.
Lighter.
Glasses.
Clock.
Railing.
Giraffe.
Trumpeter.
Grotesquerie.
Exit.
Shooting stick.
Curtain.
Cumulus.
Audience.
Weatherman.
Tooth.
Trouser press.
Bucket.
Eyelash.
Soot.
Elbow.
Twinge.
Geranium.
Boat.
Newspaper.
Knicker elastic.
Chin.
Fetish.
Oh, that's very
Chin
difficult.
fetish. Need I say more? Chin fetish.
Yes.
Not in this company.
Tommy Trinder, Bruce Forsyth. I won't
Pictures on the
mention
wall.
names. I won't name these guilty men, but
I'll accept
It's
that,
a
Barry.
known thing.
I'll accept that for no better reason than that I'm already in the middle of the next round. Which takes its starting point from the poverty of the international film industry. For economic reasons, new films will have to be remakes of pairs of old films. And I want to hear the resulting titles from you each in turn. And I'll award points for almost anything. We'll start now with Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Oh, no. All right. The international film industry is panicking and producing two blockbusters for the price of one. The Magnificent Seven and the Dirty Dozen are being remade as the Magnificently Dirty 19.
Barry.
you will remember, of course, Barefoot in the Park and the Elizabeth Taylor film, sadly underrated, Boom. These will be reissued combined as Bear Boom. And I'll be back later on.
Oh, no, you won't.
Right, Willie.
They balked at Snow White and the Ten Commandments, but they thought They could remake Lawrence of Arabia, mingle it with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and come up with the 7 Pillars of Norman Wisdom. Or not.
Graham Down.
Yes, in triplicate now, adding a touch of gritty northern realism to the field of space westerns. They're going to combine A Room at the Top, Barbarella, and Custer's Last Stand, and get rhubarb and custers.
I seem to have forgotten to award any marks for the last 2 or 3 rounds.
Not
so
satisfied with that.
Have you got? Has anybody got any more?
Not satisfied with that. They're also going to combine Emmanuel and Easy Rider to produce a manual of motorcycle maintenance.
Clean sweep.
There's a wonderful Australian drama coming up based on Hell is a City and the Incredible Shrinking Man. It's going to be called A Town Like Rolf Harris.
So there we are. Now, I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the pocket computer on which I keep the score has succumbed to the fact that the teams have done so well this week by bursting into flames. So we start from scratch at this point, which is where I go home so that I can miss, if I'm lucky, your announcements of the arrivals at the Schoolteachers Ball. Who's going to open? Because I'm going home anyway.
Mr. and Mrs. Boys and their son, Boswell B. Boys. Boswell. Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Buss and their rather oblique daughter, Rom, and all the way from Liverpool, their singing daughter, Scylla Buss. Rom Buss being a reference to an oblique angle. Nicely fade away.
And as the school buses. Will you welcome, please?
Yes, certainly.
A well-educated family, Mr. and Mrs. O-Levels, and their son, Fifo Levels.
Please will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Chair and their naughty son, who is a caned bottom chair. Put on your rose-coloured glasses, please, and welcome Mr. and Mrs. Inners and their daughter, Frieda Inners. Free dinners with free dinners.
Closely followed by Mr. and Mrs. Nometry and their horse, Trigger Nometry.
You try. Mr. and Mrs. Brar and their son, Algie, and his German grammar.
Very good. All the way from sunny Greece, Mr. and Mrs. Beta Gamma Delta at Silent Zeta Eta Theta, and their son Alfie Beta Gamma Delta at Silent Zeta Eta.
Mr. and Mrs. Nastic display in the playground at 3, and their son Gymnastic display in the playground at 3. Not to mention, I wish I had.
Not to mention.
Mr. and Mrs. Tation and their son Dick.
Mr. and Mrs. Mattix, and their daughter Martha.
And who's this brushing their way through the bead curtain? Mr. and Mrs. Tron's a bit of a goer, and their lovely daughter May Tron's a bit of a goer. Based on research.
Pray silence, please, for Mr. and Mrs. Holiday in aid of the Queen's, not in aid, in support of the Queen's birthday. Oh dear. And their son, Arthur Holiday.
From the military sector, will you line up in rank to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Education and their son, Private Education, and his friend, Corporal Punishment. And, of course, also from the military, Mr. and Mrs. Kate of Education, and their highly decorated cousin, General Certificate of Education.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, with Sid and Dorothy well in the lead.
In the corner, sharing a joke with them, Mr. and Mrs. Demicles and their West Country clarinet-playing son, Academical.
Sid and Dorothy, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, who are the winners this week, are two people who, in response to my invitation, have been playing the games at home.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
And all that remains for me to do now is to say we shall be back again next week. So we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you and hello again, and welcome to what's called a panel game, because no one's yet come up with an alternative definition that's broadcastable. We have two teams taking part. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, John Junkin and William Rushton. And we go immediately into the first round, which takes as its starting point the poverty of the international film industry. For economic reasons, new films will have to be remakes of pairs of old films. And I want to hear from the teams the resulting titles, and I'll award points for anything approaching humour. Graham Garden, will you start?
Right. This is a film that's been remade out of Half a Sixpence, The Dirty Dozen, and The Exorcist. And it's half a dozen eggs.
Right, John Junkin.
This is a film which is a union between Rob Roy and the Leather Boys, and it's called Jockstrap.
Barry, how about yours?
Stand back for a blockbuster made from the films of latter years, Lord of the Flies and Flash Gordon. And the new film is entitled Would You Mind Accompanying Me to the Station?
This is where I introduce the round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of the silly names for people arriving this week at the Housewives' Ball. Housewives' Ball. Got that, teams? Right. We go on to the next round, which is called Sound Charades. One team has to make noises and the other team must guess what they mean. It's been my impression they've been doing that up to now, but still. The audience let into the secret and can help by applauding when they think they're getting warmer and doing the other thing when they're not. I'm not going to read that again because it didn't make any sense the first time and it's unlikely to the second time. But anyway, those of you who are listening at home had better both pay strict attention now, because a mystery voice will tell you what the particular subject is. And the first team to give their subject will be Barry and Graham.
Barry and Graham's charade is Harvey. Harvey.
And I'm going to ask, before the others try and guess your subject, I'm going to go ask whether it's a book or a play or a film or a television series or what.
Yeah. Yes, it is, yes.
Right.
It's a play and a film and a play.
Indeed, yes.
Right, will you do your charade, please?
Who's that fellow with his 2 fingers in the air?
That was either his James Stewart or his Vera Lynn impression.
We'll meet again, don't know why. Oh, you guessed it.
Yes, and a horse. It's somebody riding a horse, riding past either a very rude gentleman or Winston Churchill.
You've
Is there a play called that at all, do you know?
No.
There isn't?
No.
I think we ought to help them by asking
Does
how many
Harvey
words.
enter into it?
It does.
Well, Harvey entered into it in the nick of time, so that's a mark now to Willie Rushton, and we go over to you, John and Willie, and meanwhile the audience here will be shown your subject on a board. Listen, those of you at home, for the mystery voice.
Tim and Willie's charade is Funny Lady. Funny Lady.
This is a film. Miss Blenkinsop, why don't you come back to my apartment and we'll discuss this in detail over a cocktail?
Very well, darling.
The Odd Couple.
No.
Will you tell them how many words they're trying to get?
Two. Is one a definite article?
No, not usually.
The indefinite article?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No. So it's like...
It's an adjective and a noun.
Secretary. It's like something.
Put a time limit on them, Pump.
Stop making rules.
You do you lose a point for each half hour.
So, is it secretary?
No. Much of the clue appeared in the fact that was my deeper voice I employed for Miss Blenkinsop or Fortescue. I played both with equal skill.
Incredible, that.
Amazing. Is Miss Fortescue...
I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't think we are, actually.
No.
Shall we
I
tell
don't
them?
think so.
You tell them, you do it so well.
Funny lady.
Dear.
We'll give you another chance to catch up there, Barry and Graham, with another subject. The audience is going to be shown it right now. And the mystery voice will tell you at home.
And this time, Barry and Graham's charade is The Merry Wives of Windsor. The Merry Wives of Windsor.
Are they looking for a play, a film, or a what?
This time they're looking for a play.
A play.
Yes. Play on words.
I say, I've just married Prince Charles.
I married Prince Charles.
I just married him too.
I married him as well.
So have I. I've just married Prince Charles.
I just married Prince Charles.
Not the bigamist. Royal Hunt of the Sun.
Air on a shoestring.
Crown Matrimonial.
No.
No?
I'll give you a clue. It's quite difficult.
Was the fact that you were hysterical with glee relevant?
No.
I know what it is. I think I do anyway. The Merry Wives of Windsor.
John Duncan and William Rushton, you have another effort
Yes,
now,
indeed
another
we do.
subject now.
And the charade that Tim and Willie will act out is A Little Night Music. A Little Night Music.
You are looking for a musical play.
A musical play?
Yes, will be that kind. Are you ready, sir?
Right.
Shut up down there.
Apart from a little night music.
Two
Very
smart
sorry
asses
about
in one programme, it's too much.
Very quick, Barry, but not quite quick enough. And well in the lead now. Now, the next round, under the pathetic title of It Has Been Said, is concerned with quotations. I'll give each of you in turn an impossibly obscure quotation, and I want you to identify its author and the circumstances under which it was said. John, I'm going to start with you. Are you all set for your quotation?
I am.
These are all genuine quotations, and you should know them all. John, yours is, cheer up, the worst is yet to come.
Cheer up, the worst is yet to come. This was said by an announcer on independent television just before Sale of the Century.
Well, quite near it. You get your point for that one.
Thank you.
It was actually said by somebody called Philander Johnson.
Who is an announcer on ITV?
Yes, exactly.
As we all know. Barry.
He was before he said
Barry, your quotation's coming up now.
that. Yes.
I can tell the sex of a seagull 30 yards off.
George Segal.
Well, actually, you get a mark for that because it was, as you realise, brilliant. But the real answer is that well-known ornithological voyeur, Jean Giraudoux.
Oh.
Right, got that down?
And we all know about
Willie Rushton.
Yes.
Here's yours. Cats and monkeys, monkeys and cats, all human life is there.
Cats and monkeys, monkeys and cats. Beverly Nichols. Or was it King Kong? I was standing so far away and the paper's all over. Queen Kong.
Right, yes. Well, I'll tell you the real one for that, and the reason why you're not going to get a mark is that it was the well-known American novelist Henry James.
Yes.
Right.
He was inside King. He was the creature within King Kong. He wore the King Kong get-up. He was King Kong.
Graham Garden.
He and Ivan Novello.
That's just gossip.
Graham Garden. The winds come to me from the fields of sleep.
Winds come to me from the fields of sleep. That is actually was said by Disgruntled of Kidderminster when writing to the local paper complaining about the offensive nature of a nearby farm. In fact, it should be the winds come to me from the fields of sheep, and is to be found in the Oxford Book of Misprints.
Well, it actually comes from the Oxford Book of English Verse, so that you're
that
pretty well
yes.
there.
Yes.
And it was by William Wordsworth. Let's have another round of that.
All right. Why not?
Why?
Right, John Duncan.
Yes.
Here's another one for you. But lasting joys the man attend who has a polished female friend.
Lasting joys, a man attend who has a polished female friend. This was coined as an advertising slogan by a man called Sidney Slingsby, who just invented woman polish.
I'll buy
Well,
He was a widow cleaner.
I'm sure, John, you'd like me to give Graham a point for that.
I'd like to give him a split lip for that.
It's actually written by a very daft poet of some years ago called the Reverend Cornelius Were. Barry, yours is coming up now. If you start throwing hedgehogs under me, I shall throw 2 porcupines under you.
If you start throwing hedgehogs under me, I shall
throw 2 porcupines under you.
Oh, it's very dialectic, that. That is, that's mousy tongue, but to friends of Margaret Thatcher, hot supper. I cheated, I remember the exact occasion.
Cheating or not, you're within the right power block. It was actually, as you know, Nikita Khrushchev.
One and the same. Have you ever seen them together?
Willie, another one for you now.
Yes.
One is not born a woman, one becomes one.
One is not born a woman, one becomes one. Short-sighted rabbi.
Yes, indeed. Well, it was actually Simone de Beauvoir.
Oh,
a part-time rabbi.
Which brings us to Graham, your last quotation, and yours is, use your frog as though you loved him. Use your frog as though you loved him.
Yes, that was said by Mr. Nimrod Juncture of Billericay, I think you'll find, who also asked for 37 other offences to be taken into consideration.
And his real name was, as you probably guessed,
yes,
Isaac Walton.
Oh,
right, yes.
Right.
That unfortunately puts you in the lead again, as we go on to the next round, which is called Pick Up Song, for some unknown reason. In this round, I will start you off on a song, and then I shall stop on a word in the lyric, unless encouragement from the audience forces me to go on to the end of the song. Anyway, when I stop, a member of the opposing teams then take up that word, but sing a different song, starting with it. Are you with it?
Who starts?
Right. We'll start here with Barry Cryer.
Oh.
Your song, Barry.
A song?
I'm going to start you off on a song.
Oh, I see. You're going to start me off.
I'm going to stop on a word of it, and you must pick up that word and start a new song. And I assure you there is a song that starts with this word.
I see.
Here we go. I think that I shall never see A poem lovely as a tree.
Three
Right,
little girls from
Graham,
school are we.
Yeah, can
Gilbert
I just
Sullivan.
tell you, because I forgot to tell you before that you must stop on a word in your rendition and it'll be taken up by the other side.
Are we? Are we?
We, the red, red robin comes bobbing along.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
A long time. From May to September.
Excellent.
September.
No. Timber.
What? Timber.
Timber.
Timber blue, timber green bottles. Timber green bottles hanging on the wall.
Wall, Barry.
Wall, meet again. Won't go away. But I know.
No. I'm going to cop out.
No strings, no connections.
No, 1,000 times no.
That throws no back to you.
Oh, no.
All right, no. No way.
No.
Well, the audience is singing a song.
No
Let's
business
have
like
some
show business like no business I know.
That is
No
the end
strings,
of the
no
nose.
connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. No chains can't be broken.
No.
Where are we now?
Broken.
Broken. Or...
It was the first really bad one.
If the audience has any suggestions, I
Broken
shall ask
I
them to sing them
turn
at the top of their voices.
When nobody needs me. That was written by Graham Garden.
No.
Broken. Broken trees, broken blossoms, broken
making it up as you
legs
go along.
are all the same to me.
Me.
I wrote that
up.
yesterday.
Do you want to, there's a challenge. Barry, you're being challenged by John Junkin, who says that you made that up.
I did make it up. I wrote it yesterday. It is an existing song.
Sing the rest of it.
Challenge Rushton.
Challenge Rushton, indeed. Challenge
What?
Willie. Go on, Broken. You have to start a song. We throw the challenge
Too late
back.
now.
The gauntlet is in your face.
Oh, that one.
Broken Blossoms, what was it? Fell on me or something, you said?
That's
What,
I
my
decided.
song?
Yes.
Oh, no, it's copyright. I'm not telling you.
I think we've come to a natural conclusion for that.
You put that awfully well.
Would you like to try another one? I'll start you off with another. Willie, I'll start you off with a
Right.
song if you like, because I'm
I'm ready
rather
for
getting
anything.
into this singing business. All right?
Yes.
Once in a while, will you try to give one little?
Little things mean a lot. Little Sir Echo, hello, good evening. Hello. hello.
It's how do you do, anyway.
But then it's hello.
What? No, it's Little Sir Echo, how do you
I didn't know that, so it doesn't count.
Hello,
Well,
hello.
To be absolutely fair, we'll give.
Lady friend.
That's it.
Who's the little girlie?
Girly, one morning just as the sun was shining. I heard a maiden sing in the valley.
Valley.
Valley. Your real name is Sally. You're not allowing that, Humph, are you? I can
Well, I'll
see
allow
by your
anything. At this stage
imperturbable
of the game,
face.
I'll allow anything.
Yes.
Quit while you're behind.
Valley. Can we throw it back at them now? I like throwing it back at them, you know.
All right, throw it back at him.
Yes, with a valley word.
Right, you
We lose out all ends up if
You
they
lose
do.
35 points for
Yes,
throwing it
indeed.
back.
I appreciate that, Humph.
Valley.
Thank you very much for the
Thank you very much.
Much. You're
What?
not much now.
Is it me? Oh, it's back to me, is it?
No,
Much.
it's up again.
Much.
Give him another tablet.
They're wearing off. Much.
We're getting away with murder here.
Much, in up and down again. No, that's boots. Much.
Quite.
The audience are community singing. Oh, yes. Much binding in the marsh. Thank you, audience. I've got a very good backing group, I'll tell you that.
Marsh.
Marsh.
Marsh, he's making eyes at me.
Very good.
Yes, for that one, Willie, I'm going to award that round to you
Super.
without any further discussion. And we come now to a round which is called Last Episode. And in this round, the aim is to put the last nail in the coffin of a long-running radio or television show and close the series in one line. And Colin Sell will play the theme music, and I shall award points for bad taste. We're going to start with Willie Rushton. Willie, I'd like you to do the very final line of The Archers.
When did they start using B-27s for crop spraying?
Yes, very good. Graham Garden. Now, we shall tread carefully here. I want you to provide the very final line for that popular long-running series, The Queen's Speech.
My boyfriend and I.
For the tower!
John Junkins. Another popular series for you to put the kibosh on with the last line, and that is Desert Island Discs.
Well, my guest tonight has chosen 8 records by Marcel Marceau.
Never mind, John, the Radio 3 audience at home will be applauding wildly.
Yeah, but they're listening to Radio 3.
Hello, Eric and Gladys.
Barry Pryor. Your series is Ironside.
Well, here we are on the top of Mount Rushmore.
Well, the two teams are absolutely neck and neck as we come into the straight for the last round, which is the one where they announce their arrivals for the Housewives' Ball. I'm open now for suggestions from any of you.
Stand back a decent pace for Mr. and Mrs. Wash and I'll Dry and their son Hugh Wash and I'll Dry.
Sharpen your apathy, if you will. For the not unrelated family, Mr. and Mrs. Chinsink and their son Kit Chinsink.
Reveal your chapped knees for Mr. and Mrs. Freezer and their Frigidaire DP Freezer.
And his friend Refrigerator.
Following in the same chilly mood, will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. The Fridge and their television celebrity son, D. Frost the Fridge.
Have some charity for a Hungarian family, Mr. and Mrs. Beds and their daughter Meg the Beds. Pray silence for Mr. and Mrs. Swasher and their daughter Dishwasher.
Mr. and Mrs. Davis and their window-cleaning son, Shammy Davis.
It has been bruited abroad, has been seen in the company of the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Springfield, Duster Springfield.
Let us march into the European Economic Community and welcome, as they indeed march in, Herr and Frau Judicious and their son, Hans Archjudicious. Then humour doesn't travel.
Also from Germany, will you please welcome Herr Dryer, Herr Curler, Herr Spray and Herr Net.
This is Go Thursdays. With the light of her life, her only son, the veteran crooner, Bing Go Thursdays.
And a little sympathy, please, for Mr. and Mrs. Flaw and their rather loose-moralled daughter, Scrubber.
Mr. and Mrs. Pinney and their ape, Ron.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you the final score.
A devout family. Mr. and Mrs. Duster and their clerical son, Father Duster.
On her own, lads, mark your cards. Miss Anthropoid and her eye-level gorilla.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at which stage I have to tell you what the final score is.
Can you put your hands together, please? Thank you. But also, will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Srapint today, please, Milton? And their daughter, Annette Srapint today, please, Milton.
All on his own, be kind to him. A lad, never at his best at breakfast, Ronnie Egg.
That last
And the Bacon family, their son, Chris P. Bacon.
Lord and Lady Teapot and their daughter, Lydia.
Mr. and Mrs. Coffee and their trendy son, Stan Coffee.
That final burst, ladies and gentlemen, brings the score to a situation which I'm sure everybody concerned will find satisfactory. Graham and Barry have actually scored most points, but Willie Rushton and John Junkin have won. And we shall continue this gripping serial next week, so goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, John Junkin and William Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to what tries to be an anal game. In other words, to take the P out of panel game. That joke will give you some idea of what we're in for the next 8 weeks. The teams are, on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, John Junkin and William Rushton. And curbing my enthusiasm with iron self-control, let's launch us into our first game, which is called Word for Word. In this round, one of the members of a team says a word, and his partner must say another word totally unconnected with the first, and so on. And the opposing team may challenge and try to prove a connection. In fact, I shall give the teams the first word to start with. Graham Garden, I'm going to give you a word which you must bandy about with Barry Cryer, and your word is crutch.
Transport.
Cauliflower.
The crutch was a favourite mode of transport of Long John Silver, the parrot carrier.
I'll allow that, Willie. I'll allow that one. I'm going to give John a word now. John, if you start off with Willie. Gallop.
Cheese.
Toupee.
Arthur.
Silver.
Bread.
Tail ceiling.
Damned it is establishmentarianism. Teeth. Floxinalky-nihilipilification.
Acne.
Feet.
Rubbish.
George.
Genuflections.
Knife.
Word.
The.
Hereafter.
Good Lord.
Further rubbish.
Knees.
Clock.
Gym.
Nostril.
Piano.
Where's my ashtray?
Cigarette.
Ashtray.
I said ashtray.
That's the chairman's buzzer there. I'm going to stop you on that one because already before the game has hardly begun. That has put you score-wise in an unassailable position.
Oh, marvellous.
Thank you.
And the others can't catch up. Do you want to try one more then, Barry? I'm going to start one with you then. Will you start with the word bird?
Umbrella.
Rain. Oh!
Sorry about this, Buzz.
I think they spotted it, Graham. They spotted
Say
it.
nothing, Barry.
Oh.
They may not.
There's been a challenge from Willie Rushton.
Yes.
And I wonder what he's going to say.
The umbrella and the rain do seem to fall together in a natural manner.
Well, I don't get that, no. Carry on.
Very well.
Thanks.
Sorry, I mentioned it.
Carry on, Barry.
Rain, yes.
Carry on with rain.
Yes, Barry.
Nose.
Hyphen.
Nose is a hyphenated word.
Thank you.
Quite right, yes. Well, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
So that brings the first game to an end with the score of Barry and Graham 23 and Willie and John. Now, second game comes to the point in the programme where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of silly names for people arriving at the Fairyland Ball. Got that, teams? The Fairyland Ball.
Playing with fire.
While you're thinking about that, we'll go on to the next game, which is simply called Blues, and this is a familiar one, all too familiar. For this round, each team will give the other the topic for a blues, which they must then improvise, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano, and I shall award marks for wit, cleanliness, and brevity, coupled with ethnic feel, which has been on my script for 4 series, and I've never yet discovered what it is. Anyway, Graham and Barry, will you give John and Willie their topic for a blues, please?
We've decided the Dennis Healy blues.
I woke up this morning and my pound wasn't worth a dime.
What Healy does to us, oh, it really is the most appalling crime. Keep up, piano.
Time heals all wounds, but baby, I'm
absolutely certain Healy wounds all the time. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'll give you 6 marks out of a possible. I'll give you 6 marks anyway for that. And so, John and Willie, will you give Graham and Barry their title?
Holiday Camp Blues.
Holiday Camp Blues.
Oh, thank you. Woke up this morning, heard a voice shout, "Hidey hi, hidey hi, hidey." I said, I don't know where I am. Oh, me, oh, my. Me, oh, my. Me, oh, my. And a voice said, Botlin's camp. I said, oh, super, so am I.
Well, that ovation from the audience puts you just in the lead, and we go on to the round, which is, again, a familiar one. It's called ad-lib poem. The teams are going to make up a poem. Each team member must keep going until I press this buzzer. And then a member of the opposing team must take over. This goes on until the natural artistic conclusion is reached, or until none of us can stand it any longer. I'm going to give you the first line of the poem, and I'm going to ask John Junkin to take it up from me. John, ready?
Yes.
My lady fair once showed to me a lovely pair of pistols.
Go on, son, go on.
Being a devout coward and thick to boot, I shall go straight for the obvious. My lady fair once showed to me a lovely pair of pistols. She strapped them high upon her back in a holster made by Bristol's, a firm of holster makers known throughout this countryside.
A firm of reputation that is known both far and wide. A firm of many products, they, holsters and of boots. In fact, I've even heard heard.
They make old camouflage siren suits. To add to that, such is their fame, quite a number of other things I cannot at the moment name. Suffice to say, they're by appointment to H.M. the Queen.
Which, let's be honest, is about as high as we have been. And speaking now of height, he said, which we were not, but then, we are in this line, and since I am rhyming it, I'll say when. What a load of rubbish! Who said that? It wasn't me. There's that little fellow over there, just behind thee. Nay, nay! Nay, nay again, and thrice nay. Nay, I cried. But one thing puzzles me. He said.
My mouth was open wide. I stood entranced as on he spoke, on subject after theme, and all the day passed in a trice.
And I fell into a dream. Inside this dream, I walked along and down a country lane. And up there came a maiden, and she said her name was Jane.
Boom, boom.
Jane said, "Who are you, fellow?" I said, "But a rambler, I." She
was quite relieved when I awoke, at the sound of reveille. It was Catterick Camp. I did my stint those many years ago.
And there we all had holsters, as you probably well know. One firm of holsterers I met, you may have heard of once, were those who put their holsters on the back of, and the fronts.
Thank you. And the front. Of ladies fair, and ladies foul, and ladies young and old, of ladies shy, and ladies bright, and ladies good as gold, and ladies tall, and ladies thin.
And ladies slender too, and ladies who were fat as tents.
One could use the word immense. There they went, both hither and thence, doing the things that ladies do, cocking the snooks at the wandering Jew. Who finds this sort of thing in quite appalling taste.
Anyway, I asked the man who'd made the holsters on this lady's back why he had slung them quite so high, and thus he answered back, "You've heard of..." Oh, no, this is good, this.
Stop this.
You know.
You know the girl has urgent need from time to time of pistols. And I can't strap them on the front because she's got...
And that's an artistic conclusion, if ever I heard one. And that brings the score to rather an interesting point, because John and Willie have got 3, and Graham and Barry have got 12.
Lucky them.
Now, I'm going to ask each of you to take part in a round which is called Censored Songs. You've each got to sing a song, and during the song it'll be your task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words which you yourselves consider will outrage public decency or frighten the horses. So, teams, your chance to be Mary Whitehouse for a night. And we'll start with John Junkin. And your song is Greensleeves.
Alas, my love, you me wrong to me off discourteously, and I have you oh so well, delighting in your green sleeves was all my green sleeves was my green sleeves was my of, and who but my lady green.
Right, now, Barry Cryer, your song is Tom Dooley.
I are on the mountain, and there I took her. Her on the mountain, and stuck her with my. Hang down your Tom Dooley, hang down your and hang down your Tom Dooley, poor boy, you're bound to.
Thank you. On to Willie Rushton now, and Willie, your song is After the Ball.
After the is over, after the break of, after the dancers, after the are gone, oh, many is aching. Oh, if you could, them all, many that have vanished. After the...
And that leaves Graham Garden, and your song, Graham, is All Through the Night. Well, that brings the scores back to Barry and Graham 12 and John and Willie 3. We have a game now called Postman's Knock. The aim of this round is to create alternatives to the well-known parlour game of Postman's Knock. One team knocks and the other asks what the game is and how you play it. For example, Dustman's Knock is played like Postman's Knock, only filthier. I give points for wit or failing that charity, and you have the first knock, Barry Cryer. What variation of Postman's Knock would you like to play?
I'd like to play... Oh, I would like to play... No, I'll finish the sentence. I'd like to play Boozer's Knock.
How do you play Boozer's Knock?
Well, somebody goes out of the room and you have to guess who it is. Stop the anticlimax, that's what I always say.
Right, John, what about yours?
I would like to play the 1975 version of Postman's Knock.
Pray tell us, what is the 1975 version of Postman's Knock?
You go outside and the girl turns up at the wrong address.
Oh.
And then go on to another anticlimax.
Right, well, there's still hope. Anybody got any more you want
I've just thought of another one, actually.
Barry.
I would like to play War Office Knock.
How do you play War Office Knock?
You all go into an office and...
Oh, in that case... In that case, I would like to play Surgeon's Knock.
Tell us something of this Surgeon's Knock.
You go outside with the girl and stay there till she says cut it out.
Any advance on that?
No.
Yes,
Right.
heady with delight. I would like to play Anti-German Knock.
Pray tell us, balding person, about this anti-German's knock.
Well, Herr Suthoff, you play Anti-German Knock, you go outside and kiss the girl, but no hands. I wouldn't like to go on to that. I'd like to go back to Surgeon's Knock.
Right, well, I'd like to go on to the next round.
So you shall.
In fact, which is opera. And it's, as the name implies, this is a musical round. And I want the teams to sing a snatch of grand opera from a selected passage, accompanied by Colin Sell, of course, at the piano. And I'm going to give to Graham and Barry now a passage which comes from the horoscope in today's morning paper. Graham.
Thank you.
Introduction from Colin Sell.
Aquarius, January the 21st to February, life's dreams. Oh, the work you do today will turn out to be a Also, be prepared for someone wanting to back out of an arrangement you've planned. I will. Better safe than sorry. Oh. And furthermore, communication may be difficult. Generally, I mustn't laugh 'cause I'm in it. Generally, but despite all this, you'll enjoy your day. Pisces. Oh, I haven't had a drop. February 20th to March 20th. Not a good day for shipping. Oh, sorry, shopping. It's a wide range forecast. Or really for laying out cash in any direction. Avoid hire purchase agreements or lending to relatives and friends. In working or home life, teamwork efforts will be hard.
I'll wipe you out on that.
I think we'd like to concede that round.
Yes, surrender.
Oh, I must admit it was rather moving. Now, John Willie, we've taken your words, operatic words, from a section on foot blows from a manual on self-defense. Colin?
Oh, it's the old foot blows again.
We'll be with you in a moment. Keep playing amongst yourself.
This kick is delivered with the ball.
The ball of the foot.
The ball of the foot. If you are barefoot or wearing soft shoes. If you are barefoot in soft shoes.
The kick is delivered with a short, snappy action. Off the shin.
Special contralto. A kick delivered with the bottom of the foot. The bottom of the foot is made with smashing action. Smashing action.
The best target is the knee.
Next is Mr. Shin.
Amen. That's it.
Well, in previous series on this, in this game, we've had complaints from listeners asking me, would I please give a serious score? So we'll say that the score is 382 each. And that's about as serious as I can get after that round. And we come to the point in the program where I put on the headphones and tune into a rival channel so that I can miss your announcements of the arrivals of the Fairyland Ball. Who's going to open the bidding?
Could I ask for a welcome for Mr. and Mrs. Wonderland and their son, Ellison Wonderland?
Clever stuff.
No.
Contain yourselves within the fairy rings. For the Peropiskis and their daughter Paul Peropiski. She's not standing well.
Be upstanding from your toadstools for Mr. and Mrs. Wazer Toilet and their daughter Witch.
Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Wins Light to Moderate and their elfin friend, Fairy Abel Wins Light to Moderate.
Mr. and Mrs. Cohen and their daughter Lepra Cohen.
And all the way from France. Oh, yeah. Will you welcome, please, Camp Pierre, the cross-channel ferry.
The Grots, and a shadow of his former self, Alfin Grot.
Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Elf tender their apologies and send their only son, by Miss. By Miss Elf. What's wrong with that?
Mr. and Mrs. Belle-Eli, and their daughter, please. Their daughter, with a mouth like a heifer. Ina, cow's lips, Belle-Eli. I see. Don't like the obvious stuff, huh?
Careful with your wands, for the Coast Veins with their limping daughter, the bad fairy Coast Veins.
A party of three, Mr. Alvin Stardust, Mr. Gary Glitter, and Mr. David Bowie, who swears he's a member. I don't know what that means, but I quite enjoy it myself.
Could you stand well back for the entrance of Mr. and Mrs. Ambar and their son, Wizard Ambar? Wizard Ambar, that's what you always ask when you go to a party.
Prepare to be bewitched. And we bitched. By the arrival of Mr. and Mrs. Leaf and their medical son, Doc Leaf. Of the National Elf Service.
Mr. and Mrs. Lynn and their three sons, Grem, Gob, and Hobgob.
And again, all the way from France,
Not again.
Mr. and Mrs. Gnome and their son, the hero of the French underground, Metro.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I come in to tell you that...
Mr. and Mrs. Lated and their drunken son, Pixie.
This is where I come in again to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the final score this week, barring any further intervention...
Mr. and Mrs. Geist and their son, Walter.
Score at this point is...
Mr. and Mrs. Upjohn and their eldest son, who they're very worried about, the Fairy Queen.
Subtle stuff.
Oh, yes. Mr. and Mrs. live now under the blossom that hangs on the bough. And their daughter, who was christened by a vicar who stuttered for part of the time, Mary Lee Sheila, lives now under the blossom that hangs on the bough. The winner.
Oh, the game doesn't matter, I think.
As you say, Barry, the winner puts Graham Garden and Barry Cryer in the lead at the end of tonight's programme. But don't worry, fans, because next week Willie and John will win. So we'll see you again then. So until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, John Junkin and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett.